I asked them to take a poem and hold it up to the light like a color slide. Or press an ear against this hive. I say drop a mouse into a poem and watch him probe his way out. Or walk inside the poem's room and feel the walls for a light switch.
What does it mean?
I want them to water ski across the surface of a poem, waving at the author's name on the shore. But all they want to do is tie the poem to a chair and torture a confession out of it.
Tell me what the poem means.
Find it out yourself!
They begin beating it with a hose to find out what it really means.
The answer is...
There are 3 reasons why this poem should move on to the next round. Hey, what's your reason of why the poem should move on to the next round?
This poem should move on to the next round because the author is building up how we should actually treat the poem, and then he shifts into how we actually treat the poem, and he also uses the conjunction but, so we know when the tone shift happens. Also, the author is very passionate in the first 5 stanza, like how we actually treat the poem. After that, the author shifts into reality and how he is disappointed how the people actually treat the poem.
My reason is that the author gives us good images and visuals about the poem, so it is easier and clearer for us to understand the poem. In the first stanza, it says, hold up to the light like a color slide, and this tells us what we should do to the poem. The second example is in the 3rd stanza, where the mouse explores the maze, and it finds its way out. It's really clear and we would understand it immediately. This tells us some sort of adventure while discovering the depths of the poem. And my other reason is the author used a lot of poetic devices in the poem, such as simile, metaphor, personification, imagery, and senses. An example for a simile is, I asked them to take a poem and hold it up to the light like a color slide. This is comparing a poem to a color slide. An example for metaphor is, I want them to water ski across the surface of a poem, waving at the author's name on the shore. This is comparing having fun with a poem to water skiing across the surface of a poem. Personification example is, I say drop a mouse into a poem and watch him probe his way out. This is comparing the mouse to the reader, discovering new things about the poem. For imagery, the author gives us good images and visuals, as I said in my first reason. And for senses are used throughout the poem, such as sight, sound, and touch. For example, or press an ear against this hive. This has sound and touch.
Thanks for watching. Now vote for us.